Who are the top 5 point guards in Kentucky basketball history? I'm getting ready to give you my thoughts on it. I'm Chris Adams, and before I get started, guys, can you please hit the like button, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me over on YouTube. Okay, top 5 point guards in Kentucky basketball history, and this was very difficult. I'm sure I'm going to leave off some of your all's favorites. I've definitely left off some of my favorites. Like I said, very difficult, and I have it broken down into 2 separate categories. We're going top 5 point guards for a career at Kentucky, and we're going to go top 5 overall players. Just for example, I think it would be unfair to put like John Wall, who played 1 season, in the top 5 career categories over somebody like Kyle Macy, if that makes sense to you. I just wanted to represent everybody and do it as fair as I possibly could. I definitely want to hear your all's comments because I spoiler alert, I thought that Anthony Epps would definitely be in my career top 5 all-time point guards. I love him. I love Anthony Epps, and he's not. He actually wasn't even close, guys. I mean, I grew up and he's a big-time tournament player, but when you break down his career stats, Anthony Epps, he didn't make the top 5 career list. Okay, let's get to it. Top 5 career point guards in the history of Kentucky basketball. Number 5, one of my favorites of all time, Travis Ford. Played from 91 to 94. 1993 SEC Tournament MVP. That's the team that was beaten in overtime by the Fab Five in Michigan in 1993. Played for Rick Pitino. Number 4, Wayne Turner, the all-time winningest player in the history of college basketball. He passed Christian Laettner, the most wins in history. Played from 95 to 99. Also one of my favorites of all time. Love Wayne Turner. Number 3, Roger Harden. Played from 82 to 86. Played in the 1984 Final Four when we were beaten by Georgetown. Number 2, the all-time assist leader for the University of Kentucky, Dirk Minifield. One of my father's favorites. Played from 79 to 83. And the number 1 point guard, career-wise, in the history of the University of Kentucky, Kyle Macy. Played from 77 to 80. 1978 national champion when we beat Duke in the national championship game. So, go over again. Top 5 career point guards. Travis Ford, Wayne Turner, Roger Harden, Dirk Minifield, Kyle Macy are the top 5 point guards at the University of Kentucky all time. That is, in my opinion. I definitely want to hear all your all's thoughts. There's no right or wrong answers in this. Okay, top 5 best point guards, as far as just the best player. Like if we lined all these players up at their very best at the basketball court, this is who I'm selecting as my top 5 Kentucky point guards of all time. Number 5, SGA. You might say SGA just won the MVP award in the NBA last year. That's true, guys, but at Kentucky, SGA is somebody who's improved gradually. He's kind of like Tom Brady, you know what I mean? Wasn't that sought after, was really, really good, better than expected at Kentucky, and he's just made himself better. But during his time at Kentucky, I have him ranked number 5 all time as far as greatest point guards that's ever played at the University of Kentucky. Number 4 is Rajon Rondo. He holds the steals record for a single season. Rondo played for Tubby Smith, was 1 game short of the Final Four in 2005, if you guys remember the Patrick Sparks bouncing 3 in against Michigan State to send it to overtime. But Rondo is number 4 all-time for me. Number 3 all-time is De'Aaron Fox. I love that team. That team went to the Elite Eight, got ripped off by a basket interference against North Carolina, ended up getting beat by a last-second shot. Love Fox and that whole group that year. De'Aaron Fox is my number 3 point guard all-time in the history of the Kentucky Wildcats. Number 2 all-time, one of my favorites. I'm sure he's probably one of your all's favorites, Tyler Ulis. Tyler Eulis holds the record for assists in a single season for the University of Kentucky, and he's number 2 all time. The little man, absolutely loved that guy. Wanted him to come back for his junior season so bad. Tyler Eulis, my number 2 point guard of all time. And my number 1 point guard of all time, and the greatest player that's ever played the point guard position in the history of the University of Kentucky, is John Wall, in my opinion. John Wall, who started the Calipari era, the immediate impact, unbelievable freshman of the year. You all know who John Wall is. I absolutely love John Wall, and I'll never forget him for breaking in a magical era in the University of Kentucky. As everybody probably knows, Calipari's first 6-7 years were magical. John Wall started that. So John Wall, my number 1 point guard in the history of the University of Kentucky. Guys, that's the end of my top 5 list for point guards. We'll do this every day. Maybe not every day. I'll get to shooting guards maybe in a couple of days. I'm going to let everybody think about this point guard list and all that stuff. We'll do shooting guards on Wednesday maybe. But this, if you really put your mind into it, this is hard. It's really, really hard. Trust me. I thought it was going to be easy. I'm a guy who's always been able to just sit down. Oh, he's great. He's great. I'm shocked I didn't have Anthony Epps. I'm shocked. And it pained me not to put him on this list because I love Anthony Epps. He's one of my favorite players of all time. But it is what it is, guys. I want everybody. I want your thoughts. If you think anybody who's left out should be in there, Ralph Beard played back in the Rupp era, but I didn't want to go back that far. The game's changed so much. That's with all due respect to Ralph Beard. That's my list, guys. I want to hear yours. Please like, subscribe, share my video. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. God bless. Go Cats.